Yes, people. Well, damn. The saga is finally over. Now it's basically official. All kind of feelings going on right now for me. And first of all, for all my Liverpool people, all my Liverpool friends, I beg you stop texting me and calling me. Like, just allow me in it. Just allow me. The saga's over, but I know for the next week or so, it's just still gonna be just getting at me. It's done now. You got your man. You get me? You got your narcissist, wicked man behavior from number 14. You got him. And I have to hold some licks and some lashes because for the last few streams and videos, I'm like, for some reason, whether it's for spiteful reasons or whatever, I said, nah, I don't think the number 14's going anywhere. And just for spiteful sakes, I would have loved that. And now it's just sinking in. I was actually sleeping when usually that's when I do my night owl sessions, live streams. I just simply woke up, just normal, went to sleep, woke up in the middle of the night. You know how it goes. You go to toilet and all that. I see my phone's absolutely blowing up. The amount of missed calls is ridiculous. Some missed calls more than once from individuals, texts, WhatsApps, all kind of shit going on. And I said, oh my gosh, it's actually happening. 90% of me thought all along it's going to happen at some point. It's gone bad already. It's gone toxic. But low key, believe anywhere else but Liverpool. Big up to my Liverpool friends and fans and all the Liverpool supporters that follow me. There's so many emotions in this. The league is done anyway. It's a wrap. That's the first thing. It's a wrap. Like 3 games in, 3 wins. ISAK coming. That's just gonna amplify and boost the whole squad, all the Liverpool fan base, and I'm gonna have to see him in a red in the Premier League. Go abroad would have been, a tad easier. I'm hearing the some say it's 130 million, some say 125, some saying he's giving up his or loyal bonuses or something like that, which is 5 mil, which is why it is 130 in general. I weren't naive to ever think that Newcastle were ever going to get 150 for Isak. These men have broken the British record twice in one transfer window. You can't make this shit up. It's done for everybody. And I'm sure they're going to get Mark Gurhey over the line. It's crazy. I'm getting people sending me messages saying you went from 442 to now 440. But we got Walter Marde. I think he will hit the ground running. But this one's a bit weird. Like on a Newcastle perspective, I thought a striker or strikers, because I'll take 3 right now in total. I thought that would have happened first before you hear anything about Isak. And I'm so naive to think, boy, it's getting late in the window. It might not happen. But it is. Gonna have to see the number 14 in a red. And as much of a pagan as he is, just because of how he's been moving, Liverpool fans, I've been blessed to see him in the flesh a few times. And in that Liverpool team, let's keep it real, you're going to be blessed. Just footballing terms. Just keeping it football on the pitch, you're going to be blessed what you're going to see. And it's scary. Wouldn't be surprised if you go on to win a double minimum, Premier League and the Champions League. We all spoke about his behavior, how he's moving, nasty work. And no one can tell me no different. And I'm an honest guy. Like, it's kicked in a bit different. Because obviously you're like, he needs to go in a way, it's toxic, it's long. But when you know it's actually going to be official, I don't know. Like it's mad because I'm thinking, does it tarnish my memories of the good times? You get what I'm saying? I'm a man that sings every weekend on my live watch-alongs. Big dirty stinking gunman ISAK bullet in your blood clot system. I never thought last season would be the last time I'll be singing that. I thought Champions League, I'll be singing that. It's horrible. The narrative. Isaac doesn't just want to play Champions League football. He wants to win it. I never had an issue with him wanting to better himself. Let's keep it 100. I'm not going to be silly and act like Liverpool in a huge, massive club. Huge history. But the way man was moving was nasty, and it leaves a funky taste in my mouth, man. Because it's like, so basically, just act like a punk, act wicked, and eventually you get your way. Same situation with Visa. I think it's a tad bit different in terms of certain behaviors, but it's all the same shit. Some may say, "No, Newcastle should have hold out for the 150." That's not gonna happen. They could have, they could have, but then it's also like, you know what? Just take the money. Considering we bought him for 63 mil, 125, 130, we can't go wrong in terms of putting everything in perspective. But it still is a bitter taste in my mouth that you can just move like that, act the way you're acting. But don't worry, you get your move anyway. I'm more concerned about what are we doing now from now until 7 p.m. It's going to be an absolute madness going on. We need whatever you got to do, Newcastle, get another striker in, preferably two. So it'll be a long season. Just to make us feel a bit more appeased because this Isaac thing, yes, in a way, it's like, okay, it's finally done. And it's been a good old battle. Met a lot of Liverpool people from this whole Isaac madness, a lot of subscribers and, a lot of banter, a lot of passion, and also heated. It's been a pleasure going back and forward for over a month. I'll be doing a live stream in a bit or later on, as I usually do. I've had many Liverpool fans messaging me, DMing me, saying, "Yo, where's your live stream?" Because people want to have their say. Let's have a conversation. We need to have a conversation because what does this mean for Newcastle by the time the transfer window's finished? Because it'll be absolutely blasphemous, and you see a different tone from me if you don't bring someone else in. Don't piss me off, because then what are you doing? But what does it mean for Liverpool? Like, write in the comments if the title, if you thought, was you confident you can win the title without even adding any more attackers? Or now you've got Isaac, is it a wrap? Do you care of how he was acting to get his move? Of course he wouldn't. I probably wouldn't either, to be honest. And all this injury prone stuff and one or two, you see, obviously some fans are going to be bitter because of the move. And I get it. It's horrible, the whole thing, you know. Romani is happy to stay and you're thinking it's all hunky dory. And now he's just disrupted our whole bloody preseason and everything. And even in the league, he's foul. Whether you agree with me or not, couldn't give a shit. He's foul. But it's done now, and we've got to move. But like I said, what does this do for Liverpool? It's mental. From Arne Slot made that little comment on the weekend, I just knew deep down. I said, yeah, they're sorting this out behind the scenes very quickly. And his agent forcing that behavior, they got their move, man. Let's see if Wisa can do the same, or if Strand Larson's coming. I don't know, but just from a Newcastle perspective, we need to sort this out. And I feel weird because it's going to be weird to see this guy, this number 14 in the red. It's going to be interesting when we have to go to Anfield. You can't make this shit up. On the human aspect, of course, you understand all players with ambitions and you want to move. I get it. Do you get what I'm saying? But now all the debates now it's all over. Doesn't mean shit no more. You know what I mean? All this contract business doesn't mean shit. Did Isaac even get fined for the club? Who the fuck knows? If he has been, it needs to be known. Because us fans are just thinking, what, a man can just do what he does, no repercussions, refuses to play when you're under our payroll, and now he just gets what he wants. And that's what it comes down to at the end of the day now. He got what he wants by moving like that. So that is just gonna be a new thing for every top striker or top player. Just do what Isaac done, potentially we saw, and you'll get your move. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of vexed. People might say, "Why are you vexed, Specs? He's toxic. Like, let him go. Like, we don't want him. Of course, we don't want them kind of players if his mind's not there and he's moving like that. But at the same time, I'm not an idiot. Like, man, Isaac gave me some of the best football along with the rest of the team that I've seen since '96. Do you get what I'm saying? We've had the Denver Bars, the Papi Cisse's and all that, who I thought were cold. But this Isaac brother, when I was calling it out, saying, "Trust me, this guy's elite," people were like not really hearing me. And now look, he is world class. Don't care what anyone says. The injury prone things is nonsense as well. It ain't that deep. You get what I'm saying? He's gonna bang. Let's keep it 100. And it's scary. So I'm kind of vexed. Because all the memories that we had of him is just kind of tarnished and it's horrible. Winning the League Cup, first significant trophy I've seen in my lifetime. And he was a big part of it. And now, when you want to look back at those memories, you're just gonna see Isaac's face and just be like, nah, bro. I'm not really gonna have got happy memories, but it's not gonna be the same. But anyway, you got your man. Love to hear your thoughts. I know I'm gonna get cooked anyway.